Good morning, students. Welcome you all once again in the online platform of Sharda Vidya Mandir. Today we are going to learn the Roman numerals from the first chapter, the last concept. In the very beginning of this chapter, you have learned about two different system of numerations. First one is the Indian system of numeration, which is also known as Hindu-Arabic system of numeration, and second one is the international system of numeration. Now we are going to learn a different system of numeration which are basically used by Romans. They have their own set of symbols to represent the numbers, like they use I to represent 1, they use V to represent 5, they use X. All the letters actually are in capital, so they use capital letter X in to represent 10. They use capital letter L to represent 50. Also, they use capital letter C to represent 100. Again, they use capital letter D to represent 500, and they use capital letter M to represent 1000. So these are the set of symbols they use to represent the numbers. Actually, what we are writing 1, 2, 10 or 12, these are the symbols basically. So they have their own set of symbols, which are some letters. Now, how do they write 2 then? How do they write 2? So they just repeat I twice to represent 2. So, and they just repeat I thrice to represent 3. So if a symbol is repeated more than once, actually the values are added to get the number. That is, if I write I 2 times, so we are getting 2. 1 plus 1, 2. If I repeat I 3 times, so 1 plus 1 plus 1, we are getting 3. So we are adding the values to get the number actually. Now, how do they write 4 then? Do they repeat I 4 times? No, they made a rule like that. You cannot repeat any symbol more than thrice. So you can go on repeating I up to 3. You cannot repeat it 4 times to represent 4. So how do they represent 4 then? So they made another rule that if I write a smaller symbol before a bigger symbol, then the value of the smaller symbol will be subtracted from the bigger symbol, the value of the bigger symbol. That is, if I write IV, so the value of I, that is 1, will be subtracted from the value of V, that is 5 minus 1, which is represented as 4. So this way they represent 4, IV. Similarly, if I have to write 9, just IX. Similarly, if I have to write 40, just XL. Since X is having a smaller value than L, so I have written X just at the left of L, which is nothing but 50 minus 10. L minus X, 50 minus 10, which is 40. Another rule is there, how to represent 6 then. A digit, a symbol of smaller value just at the right of a symbol which is having a greater value, then their values actually will be added. That is, if I write VI, then I is having a smaller value which is written just at the right of the greater value V. So I will be added with V, that is 1 will be added with 5, which is nothing but 6. So this way they write 6, VI. And similarly, if they want to write 7, so VII, because 2 we represent as II, we repeat I 2 times to represent 2. And similarly, if we have to represent 8, then I will write 3 just at the right of 5. So to represent 3, just we use triple I, and we will write that triple I just at the right of 5, V. So VIII is the representation for 8. Now there is a common confusion arises here. Can we repeat V twice to represent 10? as we know, there is another representation for 10 is there, that is x. X can be written to represent 10. So can we repeat v twice to represent 10? The answer is no. By the way, there should be only a unique representation for any number and in any system of numeration. Any number should be expressed uniquely in any system of numeration. So there is a rule that VLD can never be repeated. So we cannot repeat V twice to represent 10. We have to write X for 10. And there is another rule is there, VLD can never be subtracted from any of the symbols. That means VLD can never be written in the left of the higher digit. That is, to represent 45 you cannot write VL. You have to write XLV. XL, which is 40, and V is 5. So XLV, that is 40 plus 5, it is 45. The reason is the rule that VLD can never be subtracted. Now, if I want to write 499 in the Roman numerals, what I have to write? Can I write ID for that? D means 500, and if I write I just at the left of D, it means 1 should be subtracted from 500, so it's 499. Apparently it's looking like it's 499, but can we write that? The answer is no, we cannot write that. There is a rule for that also, that I can be subtracted only from V and X. I can be subtracted only from higher two digits, higher two symbols, not more than that. I cannot be subtracted from L. I cannot be subtracted from C as well. So to represent 49 or to represent 99, we cannot write IL or IC. Just we can subtract I from V and X. Similarly, X can be subtracted from higher two digits, that is L and C. We cannot subtract X from D. Similarly, again, we can subtract C from its higher two digits, that is D and M, like that. So for 499 we cannot write ID. What we have to write? We have to split it into its place value, that is 400 plus 90 plus 9. So 499 is CDXCIX. This way you have to write in Roman numerals.